Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Kevin Soy, Nick Strom, Andy Simo. No bueno yesterday. I think we are just done with the Bulls, whether we're taking them or fading them. Most unpredictable team in the league. But it didn't matter because the national championship game went over. Um, you know, I was just happy Notre Dame lost. As a Notre Dame hater, go Ohio State. Notre Dame did not look very good. So I'll let Kevin recap yesterday's picks.
Yeah, tough one with my under there. I was rooting for the comeback though. I thought that would have been cool. Um, I had under 47.5 in the national championship, and they were flirting with us. We were at like 46 or 47. We couldn't have any more scores with like 4 minutes left in the third, and then that lasted a whole quarter. And then no one scored until like 4 minutes left in the fourth. But it ended up going at well over two with the last Notre Dame touchdown. So didn't matter. Yeah, pretty bad pick. Didn't play out as I thought it would with the defense and the running, but um, oh well. Fun college football year for us. Not too bad. Then we had Kraken money line for Andy. Nice pick there in a back and forth game, 6-4 final. So that was a fun one, little day action. And then this didn't matter. We were already dead, but Clippers -4.5. The Bulls won that game by 13. So with a lot of people not playing in that game, including Kobe White. So yeah, Bulls are unpredictable, but on the month here after the loss, still looking great. We are 6-14, which is up 12.6 units, and I'm 13-6. Andy 14. Or I'm sorry, I'm 13-6-1. Andy 14-6. Nick is 11-9 on the month.
Andy with a good start.
Andy's red.
Yeah, I just
Only two
counted.
losses since the seventh.
I am 12-2 in my last 14 picks. Just heater. So
Crushing NHL, crushing NBA.
new leaf, turn a new leaf this year. We're going back to our inauguration year when I was red hot.
Back to 2023, Andy.
Yeah,
We're actually
bring that
up.
back.
We're up 11.5 units we didn't have yesterday. -1 in there.
11.5 still good. I mean, like we said, we could lose out and still be positive. Obviously, don't want to do that, but I will say today's sports slate, although there's a lot of games on, it is not good. It is not a fun day of sports. The lines were all pretty tough. So with that, let's get into it. Strom, kick us off.
Yeah, I hated the NBA board. Pretty much every game outside of one was a double-digit spread. So we'll see how tonight goes. I'm going Nuggets -11.5 at home against the 76ers. The Sixers have been terrible, 2-8 in their last 10. They've lost 6 straight games. No Embiid tonight, no Caleb Martin. Paul George is a game-time decision. Over this losing streak, their average losing margin is 10 plus a game. Philly is only 33% against the spread this year, worst in the league. As an away underdog, which they are tonight, 25% against the spread. Nuggets have been playing good ball. Won 6 of their last 7. I'm going better basketball team. Jokic should have a big game here against a bad 76ers team. So 11.5 is a big number, but blow them out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I love the pick. It's the right pick. It's just win by 12 is a huge number. That's not huge, but it's a big number.
It's a big number.
Yeah.
But every game was a big number, so.
I wonder what yeah, it's a weird day. I wonder what the data is, kind of like for football, where it's like the team that wins covers the spread, like just take you on a win typically. Like favorites usually cover if they're going to win, or dogs usually win if they're going to cover. I wonder how NBA is in that. I'd like to find that data.
Especially on these bigger ones. Like, what's the odds that they cover like a 12, 13 point spread versus a 3?
Right. I'll deep dive some data today.
All right, Kev, you want to go next?
Yeah. Another NBA pick. I'm going Knicks -9.5. The Knicks are playing the Nets in Brooklyn, and the Knicks have won each of their last 8 games against the Nets, so they kind of own them. And the Nets have failed to cover the spread in each of their last 6 home games. They're 6-11 against the spread at home this year, and 5-8 against the spread as a home dog. So just not a good basketball team. They have Ben Simmons questionable with an illness. D'Angelo Russell questionable. I believe an ankle. I think he'll play. And then they have Cam Thomas, Bogdanovich, and Zaire Williams are all confirmed out tonight. And that's a combined 50 points per game just with those three guys. And Cam Thomas obviously being the best player. So no depth, bad basketball team. Ben Simmons sucks. I honestly kind of hope he plays. The Nets haven't been great, but they should beat this team and hopefully cover. That's obviously kind of same as Strong here. They're probably going to win. Got to get them to win by 10.
I thought about this one as well, but
Not a lot of options there in NBA.
yeah,
Not a lot of good options.
I was also looking at this. I like it.
yeah, the Nets are just bad. They're bad. So plus, it's basically going to be a home game for the Knicks. Like, New York is a Knicks team. They're a Knicks city.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, no travel. They're sleeping in their beds tonight or last night.
So, all right, round it up. I'm going to NHL. Face like this, cuts like this on my face. Got to go with the NHL. I'm going Stars money line. They're playing the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are on the road. They have terrible away splits. They are 10-13 straight up on the road versus 18-5-1 at home. Or I'm sorry, 18-6, whatever you want to call it, at home. And Dallas is very, very good at home, 17-7 at home. So they're awesome. Also, Hurricanes are on a back-to-back. They just went to overtime last night against the Hawks. So they're traveling from Chicago to Dallas after an overtime game and playing a really, really tough Dallas Stars team. Also, Ottinger is one of the best in the league. But more importantly, the Hurricanes goalie, it's not going to be Frederick Anderson tonight, who's been pretty solid for them. It's going to be Kotkatov. I don't even know how to say his name. He is definitely their worst goalie of the two. So he's going to be playing. So, on a back-to-back away for the Hurricanes with their worst goalie versus one of the best teams in the league, not to mention one of the best teams at home. Give me the Stars all day here.
Love a confident NHL, Andy. 4-1 on the month in NHL. Got no puck.
Got to bring it back because it was bad early. It was bad early.
The Hurricanes win last night?
They did. They won in overtime, so I like it. All right. So to recap our picks, Knicks -9.5 at -140, Dallas Stars money line -125, and then Nuggets -11.5 at -140 comes out to +428 for today's parlay.
See what happens.
We got to grind. We got to grind until Saturday or Sunday. So,
well, we've been pretty good at NHL and NBA. I'm not worried about taking football or anything like that. Just today's slate kind of sucked.
I will miss football. It's been a hell of a year.
It's been a fun year.
We got USFL starting soon or whatever it is.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, just give me baseball back. All right, let's get it.
Let's do it.